Hello, I'm here. My God, what a day. It's been a really sad day, guys. Really sad day. So I had to, sorry, I'm still trying to get sorted here. Having a drink. Here I am. I'm just going to go outside for a second. I'm just all over the place right now. But thanks for coming in. Hopefully this bird will be quiet for 5 minutes. Yeah, it's been a funny day today. I want to say hello to everybody. Who have we got? Is Suzanne going off on me again? Dear Lord woman, what have I done this time? Hi, Brandy. Lisa Jones. Gymnastics 101. Lawton Girl. Jackie Jude. Oh my God. Hey, ladies, are we waiting? Yes, Suzanne, you are waiting. I was actually booking some accommodation because hubby's due home soon. And if I hadn't done it yet, I reckon he would have disowned me. Almost late. That is the word, Suzanne. I was only like a couple of minutes. Not that long at all. So stop picking on me. How are you feeling today, Suzanne? She must be feeling a tiny bit better because she's a little bit cheeky. The symptoms I have are connected to me having diabetes, return, and low blood pressure, lactic acid. Really? So it's not the C. Well, I know you've been like modifying your diet and stuff again. You need to look after yourself. Yeah, I was waiting for Benny to finish. It's just getting beyond a joke of, you try not to step on toes and go live, but sometimes you have no choice. Otherwise, you wait for this one to finish out of respect and then the next one to finish out of respect and you end up with no live at all. So, hi, Katie Kitty, Miss Justice. Trisha Whistler, hello. Sorry for the bird. It's only because I'm talking. I can sit here and have a cigarette and not speak, and this bird doesn't say boo. Please disguise swear words we have to delete. Oh, 6 up swearing. I didn't even see her. Who's getting robbed? Jeez. That sounds intense. I don't know who was getting robbed, but anyway. 9 minutes. Was it really 9 minutes late? Yeah, I'm good, Trisha. It's just my head now. Just like sinuses, stuffy and all that sort of stuff. But I cannot complain compared to what some people have been through. But my daughter-in-law's got it again. They're in lockdown again. I can't believe it. Hi, True Crime with KC. How are you? Haven't seen you for ages. I was hoping. Hi, Jackie Jude. My mum would be in chat, but YouTube is a bit confusing. I was telling her out. Oh, really, Jackie Jude? Thank you. I'm sure your mum's awesome too, because you're pretty awesome. Oh, gymnastics wall. I can't imagine that. Now, I hope we're going to have an okay time with StreamYard the Savo, guys, because everyone I've seen today on StreamYard is pulling their hair out. I swear, you need to stop talking. Come on now. Be fair. Be fair. See how he's trying to talk over the top of me talking? Stop. No, you're being cheeky as. Oh, that's really sweet that you're telling your mum that. Yeah, so StreamYard, the chat can't keep up with itself, basically. Even on smaller chats, it's lagging, and then you'll have a huge jump. Swap heads, mine is better than the rest of my body. Oh no, Suzanne. Hi, green-eyed lady. How are you? How's your boys? I hope they're doing so much better. I've been thinking of you. Hi, Dragon. Oh, the depression thing. I get that. I've been on Effexor for like, I don't even know now. It's been that long. Like over 20 years. And I swear, about 2 hours ago, I had the radio static in my head and I felt all yuck. And I'm like, what is wrong now? And it's the Effexor. It's because I forgot to take it yesterday and this morning. So it's not really its fault, I guess. It's mine because I didn't have it for 48 hours. Hi, May Hazel, my beautiful friend. How are you? And thank you for having my back the other day. You and Susie Razor. I seen you guys in the other chat and you had my back. And I would have said thank you then and there, but it just would have been a situation. And I didn't want to bring a situation into that chat. So I didn't acknowledge it there, but I knew sooner or later I would hopefully see you again to thank you in person. And I do appreciate it. May is she's genuine, and if she says she's got you, like, even if she doesn't like some of the things I say, she respects the fact that I do have different opinions, but she still supports me, and that means so much to me. No, you cannot stop that stuff cold turkey, Miss Justice. It is, honestly, I just don't know. I've tried to wean down, but I'm just frightened that, you know, I try to look at it like Suzanne. If I'm a diabetic and I have to have insulin, then that's what it's got to be. And I've sort of come to terms with the fact that, yes, I have depression. I am not ashamed of it. I have to deal with it. And if I have to take this tablet, then I have to have it. But yeah, it is horrible when you have a full box and you keep forgetting to take it. And it's all because of that little thyroid pill, because I've got to take it by itself. an hour before other meds. So I try to remember the thyroid one, but then my day will just go along and I'll forget about the other ones. So I'm trying to be better. May Hazel hugs. Aw, Casey, sorry you are suffering. I know it is hard to believe when depression has hold, but there will be better minutes, hours, and days. And that's what we have to clutch to, don't we, May? It's horrible, and I feel for you. Insanity. Like I'm sure all of us at one time or another have dealt with it. You know, it's so hard. Yeah, of course you do. And I respect your opinions too. And it was like in the comments of that little short I did about Trisha Jenkins. A lady come in the comments this morning and virtually was saying, "Hi, Aussie girl Jan." I totally understood where she was coming from, and I agree with her in the aspect of the satirical live we did on True Crime Commentary the other night was, again, just taking the piss out of Crumb about virtually, like not individually picking one creator out. It was just like the whole community at times does these things. All of us do. We're even poking fun at ourselves in a way. Yet, we get this particular lady thought that we were, so vicious that she didn't use that word, but that's sort of a descriptive word. We could push Trisha over the edge and she could harm herself. I agree with that. But in saying that, do you just turn a blind eye and say nothing and just let it go because you don't want to upset anyone? And in the same breath, this woman is going live telling her people that she's receiving death threats. And, oh my God, now hubby's home. Jesus, I can't win. I'm going to go in the bedroom. I'll mute out just for a second. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so if certain people can have a look in the mirror and say, oh, maybe, yes, bedroom does mean no smoking. We don't smoke anywhere inside the house, ever. But I think I'm going to set up Miss Nine's bedroom with, because I've got a third screen I can use and that sort of stuff. And then I don't have to use the aircon up in the studio and all that sort of thing. But anyway, the point to that was we have to speak out when people are going too far. Nobody's given her death threats. Nobody has threatened her or stole and hacked her channel. It was simple. She was taking people's content and her channel was taken down. End of story. But she keeps going live after live. She's changed her channel, her other channels. She's now on Live, Love and Laugh. Hi, Lena's View. Wait, see, it's jumped again. Aussie Girl Jen. Oh, hang on, I've got to go back up to Aussie Girl Jen. So far, all I've seen is drama and many people being abused. I'm done with it. I get it, Aussie Girl Jen. I really do. It's just gone insane. We're talking about Trisha Jenkins as, missing but not forgotten lady. Hi, Andrea Conway. How are you? Oh, that's lovely, May Hazel. Casey, you're a tough cookie. You have to be, because you have survived this long with all of the crap your brain puts you through. I am proud of you, and if I could punch your depression thoughts, I would. Yes, we would come for it and throat punch it for sure. I love that outlook, May. I just saw her new channel, but it says she has no content. For a while it was True Lives and more, I think. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't know. All I know, the last thing I heard is she changed it again to Live, Love, Laugh. How are you, the real Gigi? But anyway, this whole Dave thing has hurt so many. It's awful. The Dave thing? What's the Dave thing, Aussie Girl Jen? Dave. I'm not sure. But you need to reach out to us as well, True Crime Insanity. If you ever just want someone to talk to, come into Discord or on Facebook Messenger down under Crime Talks. We would be honoured to chat with you if you're ever having a really dark time and just don't feel good. It's been so bad on here, Gina says. I went back to cable. Only watch a few. Really triggers my depression and anxiety. It's horrible. Yeah, I know. I was watching Benny this morning when I first woke up, and he was talking about his how he feels today, like his co-trauma dependence with Don and Candace. And that got me thinking, because whether it's a victim that we're close to, like a case that we're particularly close to and sort of obsessed with, like Summer, no matter what's going on YouTube that day, you do adopt the feelings of what's going on that day, don't you? Well, I know I do as a sub that follows probably the same sort of people you guys do. You know, if they're having a hard time or they're stressed or people we chat to in the background are not okay, you do take that on yourself. That's sort of what we do. You don't know? Aussie Girl Jen, I'm really confused. But it's because this chat's jumping around. I get it now what people are going off about. Yay, Mama. I'm trying to see what Aussie Girl Jen... I don't know about Dave. I don't know who Dave is. I really don't. Is it a spelling error? With the word Dave? Gigi been having Ernie on. He's crazy like Gigi. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. And we do. We are all over all the drama. Say hi to Andrea in the chat. That's my mum. Oh, my God. Is it really? Oh, Jackie Jude. I did say hi to Andrea. No, I lost her. I'm proud to meet you, Andrea, and I love your daughter. She is awesome to me. Oh, everyone put some love hearts in the chat for Andrea. That's so special. Did you guys see the community post I put up just before? Here she is. I'm so glad you're here, Andrea. Thank you for coming. Oh, here's our girl, Ethel. I haven't seen you for a long time, Ethel. I've missed you. Love and light to you too. So glad to see you. It's like you're missing family members, like they're on holiday when you don't see them all the time. Yeah, we have missed you so much, Ethel. Look at all these comments. She's my the girl that knows more about me than me, Miss Ethel. Watching John QQ help. I know, I am actually Gymnastics 101, my girl. I've actually been working on some stuff, and tomorrow I'm doing a Daniel Robinson live to try and help out a bit. And I got your email about it too. So thank you so much for that. It's so sad. And I was over watching Benny's live, trying to support their new case with Omas and Hill. And we're going to share out some info about Omar. Oh, look, she misses us too. It's nice to have a break, though. It's like coming home from holidays, isn't it, Ethel? You'd have to go to AD page to see what's been happening. Is that armchair detective guy, Aussie Girl Jen? Because I think I've only been over there once or twice, if that's who you mean. I don't sort of follow him at all. And does he do a lot of Chris Watts stuff? But yeah, Q and John Q are doing amazing work with Daniel Robinson's dad, David. And I've just been making my very first proper little video to upload about Daniel, and I'm going to do the same thing with Omar St. Hill, because that's a tricky one. I'm going to play a little video on Omar shortly. So he virtually was last seen when he ducked out to go to a 7-Eleven and left his phone and keys and everything in his apartment, and he was never ever seen again. So what do we talk about on here? Anything you would like, guys. That's the title today. I'll tell you one thing I wanted to talk about, because we don't have this issue in Australia, is in Australia we have prisons, okay? And we also call them jails. But in America, I found out yesterday, after Donald Wells was sent to jail, that they're two different things. So there's jail, which is the county jail, and there's prison, which is completely different. And I did not know that. So I've been, today I was actually Googling what is the difference. He just come to check on me. Loved that last live. So loved those girls at Lisa Jones. And yeah, so I've sort of come to see that a county jail is for short-term sentences under 2 years, and prison is like for more serious offences, and it's for longer than 2 years, basically. But I want to look into it more, because I find that really interesting. What does May Hazel say? There was a beer advert where everyone shouts Bob, like the Norm Cheers thing made me very happy, because my honorary male name is Bob. Oh my God. I use it as stag does. Prison is long term. Yeah. And I think they have like their rehab programs in the county jails are more specific, and they can get out quicker. Apparently each county or each state has different incentives, where if you're good for 1 day, you get 3 days off your sentence, that sort of thing. There's only 90 beds there. Really? Wow. And when I was in Benny's chat yesterday, you guys might have been in there and seen it. Did anyone notice that Candace said letters only, no visitors? Does that mean she can't visit him either? Hi, adoptionscams.com. For the most part, harder to get out of. Wow. See, in Australia, we just have prisons. There are no smaller little prisons. It's just doesn't matter what sort of sentence you have. You all go to the same prisons. We have one half an hour away. They've just extended it and expanded the Supermax side of it. And there's a lot of employment that that the community does over there. Seeking the Truth with Dave, yes, he does do heaps and heaps of Chris Watt stuff. He has allegedly been SA subs. Oh, you're kidding me. Are you serious, Aussie girl Jen? He's an Aussie as well. That is insane. Oh my God. I'm glad I didn't hang out over there now. So what is going to happen with him? Has his channel been taken down? Has he been reported? I hope they've reported him to cybercrime. People need to know that there are cyber crime authorities in every country you can report this sort of stuff to. What a sicko. Who's Suzanne talking about? Which girls are you talking about, Suzanne? I'm trying to go back and see. Oh, Griffey and Stella. Yeah, I come in at the end of it. Yeah, I'm with you. They're so gorgeous. Apparently they paid off Don's truck $15,000 and have $90,000 in the bank. You're kidding. I didn't know that, Miss Justice. Who said that? What did it come up with? What's the difference? Oh, this rotten thing is driving me crazy. That's different level though, Aussie girl Jen, isn't it? That's for real messed up if he's doing that sort of stuff. I can't stop thinking about it now. I'd have paid my fines. Well, I'd like to know who, because remember months ago there was a rumor going around that they had 90,000 in the bank. Is that something that's just come out the last couple of days, Miss Justice? Oh, May Hazel. And that's my entry for the most random comment. Sharon will read out this stream. Over to you all, chat. I like to try and read them out. I think you're typing them. Maybe because of COVID. geez. Yeah, I'd like to know more about this 90,000. Go away. Updates. Here's Josie. Hi, Josie. How are you? He is Australian. That's really... I'm going to have to look into that now. Be like Dukes of Hazzard there. Copter pulling around back to pull the wall down with truck. How are you, Leah Weston? Oh, all my lovelies are here. See, now it's jumped again. He's been reported to police. Oh my God, Jackie Jude. I'm just trying to remember. There was a comment the other day, I think you put in, might have been in Six Ups chat or something, and I'm sure it was you, said, well, the conversation was going along the lines of what you would be convicted for if you were a criminal, and someone put in the chat that I'd be the next shopping cart killer. We have to do a catch up on that one too, because that guy is really nasty. Gymnastics, you're so right. Every single day I am noticing over and over again the dynamics between people are changing constantly. People that you thought of as friends are now just throwing you to the curb and encouraging their subs to throw you to the curb because you support someone they don't. And it's just getting really, really, really difficult. So we're supposed to come on here and say, oh, I just love everybody and be little fake asses and not say anything, which I try to do, but sometimes with certain people, you do have to just spit your shit. But yeah, I just can't believe that with Seeking Dave guy. I'm sorry, guys, but that's really, really sick. What? He's supposed to be going to America too, isn't he, Aussie Girl Jen? I did see a couple of his community posts where he's with a group that is supposedly going over. That is creepy as. A YouTuber just showed proof of all his fines yesterday. I forgot where I saw it. He still owes them. Wow. As far as people, and I'm just saying people, I'm not going to dissect it into creators or subs or whatever. I'm just saying people, because at the end of the day, we're all just people. I can't comment on what people do as far as donating to Don and Candace goes. Personally, I'm not, and I won't be. The only thing I have said is if they are ever cleared and someone else has been charged and they're totally innocent, I would be more than happy to make them a quilt for summer. But until that day comes, I don't fit. It's exactly the same as if you were, in my opinion, it's exactly the same as a couple of weeks ago when Jodie Sue was up on different panels, wanting the creators to share her Cash App and everything. Like, I don't agree with that. And I don't agree with it that she's a suspect and she's up there hypocritically too, I might add, now wanting people to send her money so she can get a new cabin set up or whatever. No, I don't agree with it. And the same reason I don't agree with sending funds to Don and Candace. I won't be, but I am not fazed if other people choose to. It's their money. People can do what they like. No, just row your own boat. Stay true to yourself. That's exactly right, gymnastics. I can't come on here yelling and screaming and bitching every single day of the week. I just can't. Yeah, I did, but that's not me, Miss Justice. I know it's happening, but that's all well and good. I just don't want to go there because it'd be the same as supporting Jodie Sue or anyone else who's been up on that hill. Don't ever be fake. It will catch you. Must have a great memory. That guy sounds creepy. Yeah. Honestly, Suzanne, I've only ever been to his channel twice, I think. And I thought, another Aussie, I'll give him a, but he seemed to only cover the Chris Watts case. And I can't keep hearing over and over and over the conspiracies and Jackie Jude, yes. I'll share the link. If anyone wants to come up, feel free. Oh dear. He's with another channel. Yes, he said he was. He's with another channel who has not supported the women who have been assaulted allegedly. Oh my God. What's he saying, Leah? Spitting facts at the moment about John and Candace and money and stuff, Leah. I'm going to have to learn to do that. I don't know how you do that. So you watch YouTube on your TV. I get it. I might do that tomorrow while we're live. Oh, that's about, see what I mean? Every time I come on. Oh, Cold Case is here. Hi, Cold Case. How are you? I'm so glad to see you. Hi, Dreamcatcher. Welcome. I know. How cute was she, Suzanne? I seen her too. It's daunting. It's even daunting still for me to come live. Yeah, I put the link in there for you, Jackie. Is it not there? I had surgery today and just woke up. Oh my God, cold case. Are you okay? Yeah, there it is. No, I'm going to have to do something about this chat. Seriously, it's jumping around like a jelly bean. Hi, Red Zeppelin. Oh, awesome graphics. I love that. Oh, Dreamcatcher, you're so beautiful. Shouldn't have said anything about other channel when you're on. You're fine, Leah. Don't be silly. I'm not angry. Here she is. Here's our Jackie Jew, guys.
Hey, Sharon.
Hello. How are
Hi,
you?
Good. Hi, Mama. My
Yes,
mom's in the chat for the first time.
I know. That's so special.
She was like
Thank
so looking forward to like the quilting. I was like, Mom, I can't even explain.
Aww.
My my mother actually got addicted to which she hasn't been since
Yeah.
true crime, the Natalie Holloway.
Oh
Remember
my
that case?
God. Yes.
My
I
mother was on Fox News like it was her job, like watching it.
oh,
And it's so sad they still haven't, like, that's when I kind of
yes.
started following it as well. What year was that?
Uh, I cannot think, but I can have a look.
Jesus, that was like 20
Yeah.
years ago. My
Yeah, it
mother
was.
was a, my mom was obsessed with Natalie Holloway.
Yeah.
And the mom, and it's kind of what, I mean, that,
Yeah.
well, I wasn't obsessed, but I've always like followed cases. But that one was something else. And I still don't even know what actually happened. Do you?
2005, she disappeared. Um, have you seen the movies and everything?
I have not.
Yeah, there's a movie and there's a whole series on in Australia. I think it's on Stan, but one of the streaming services have done a whole series on her. And she's just so beautiful.
That was such a wild case.
Yeah. She was only 18.
Oh my God.
I know.
That's correct. Yeah, that's when I start. I mean, I liked true crime. My stepdad, I think I told you before,
Yeah.
was a transcriber for the court, and
Yeah.
he just did small court cases. We lived in Vermont. It was
Yeah.
from the capital. It was like motor vehicle or domestic, and he would get notes from, what are they called? Tapes from the office, and they would send it to our house, and he would put it into transcripts from the stenographer. And it was so funny because I'd be like, well, what did the witness say next?
Yeah.
It was just, I was involved in true crime before it was even on TV.
Yeah.
But that Natalie Holloway case kind of got away from people.
Yeah.
That poor mother, I think they got divorced. The
Yeah. I'm pretty
parents
sure.
got divorced, and oh, wait. Oh my
Don't
God. Didn't she marry Joan Benet Ramsey's dad?
did she?
I don't know. You tell me. I think so. Maybe the chat can tell me.
I've got it up now. I'm just trying to.
Hey, Mom, can you put a
There's
1 in
a,
the chat if you're still here?
based on
Mom,
the
are
life.
you here? But no, I actually think the mother ended up marrying Joan.
Do you know? I think you're right. I
I
think
think,
I have heard that. Yeah.
I think
It's in
so.
there. But
But I was
yeah,
so I'm trying to like rope my mom into, not rope her in, but like get away from the TV. And maybe that's not the best thing because,
mm,
well, YouTube is kind of addicting, but she likes her crimes, and she was like full force in the Natalie Holloway case, and we both were like, oh my God, like he did
yeah,
it, she did, you know.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I try when we talk on the phone, and I'll be like, no, mom. But back
Yeah.
in the Natalie Holloway days, like we didn't have YouTube.
No,
Had we had YouTube, holy shit,
I
Sharon,
know.
like
I
it would
know.
have been.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
No, I can't. But
Oh, she would have been a complete cash cow.
yeah,
Oh,
as Molly would say. Hi,
as
Debbie
Molly would
Zane.
say.
Debbie Zane is saying they only dated. They didn't get married.
All right.
So there you go. You were right. Like
I
as
can't
in they were together.
I can't actually look at my phone because I'm just, but maybe there's a way
Oh,
I could. Oh wait, can I hit chat? Will I see it? I
yeah,
don't
you
want
should. You should be able
I'm
to.
new to this. I was on my first at 6 Up.
I seen you.
I
I
used
was
to,
in the chat.
oh my God.
You
And
did great.
I've got the littlest voice, which is crazy. No, I can't see comments. Oh, I can
Um,
actually.
Cold Case says
Um,
she's going to Rogersville tomorrow,
oh wait,
but
I think my mom is still in here.
she's really wanting to get a sense for how long it takes to get from one place to another.
So I was telling my mom, I was like, oh my God. She's like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to explain to her about the true crime community. She's like,
Yeah,
I don't know. So I simplified it, and I was like, you need to just follow
yeah.
Sharon.
Oh, you're so good.
Mom, mom, I was like,
Tomorrow,
she quilts. My mother
yeah,
makes, sorry, mom. My mom makes, like you do,
yeah.
um, sex noises in the fabric stores where she
Oh,
has to feel everything. And
yes.
her and I and
Um,
Joanne's fabrics, it's just,
we don't have Joanne's, but yesterday I got a lovely surprise. I put it on my community page. One of my
yeah, who sent
beautiful
you that?
um her name's Annie, but she didn't put in the email her YouTube name. So I'm not sure. And I don't
You
want to
don't
say
know who it is?
her full name. And
Oh, so,
I've gone through my Facebook Messenger and everything.
okay, it was me. No, I'm
What?
just kidding. No, it
Oh,
wasn't.
I
No,
was
it
going to
wasn't.
say, it can't be because you're not, whoever she is, she's an Australian. I know that
Okay.
much because she bought it, like she's bought it direct from the store online, but has sent
Hmm.
it to me and from within Australia through Australia Post and everything. So it was such an awesome surprise. And
That is so great.
I got it out of the box and I just sat there like patting it like it was a cat for like an hour. I couldn't stop. And I was like, oh my God, this is just heaven. Cake makes me make those noises. Oh, me too, mate. Cake and fabric. You can't go
Hey,
wrong. Or
my
cheesecake
mom,
and fabric.
oh my God, stop it. You guys, I'm not losing weight because you're always talking about food and
I'm
selling.
sorry. Um,
So, my mother actually, I talked to her on the phone today, and she's like, you need to make me a promise. Will
yeah.
you teach your niece, my niece, Mila,
Yeah.
she just turned 9, how to
Yeah.
sew? We
Oh,
don't live that close. Like, it's like an hour away or whatever, but
yeah.
I could. Or no, she said cross stitch. I used to do
Oh,
embroidery and stuff. I haven't done that in years. Have
I
you?
haven't, I don't, I have never ever tried cross stitch because you have to count and do all that
Not
stuff.
not cross stitch, embroidery.
Embroidery, I do a bit, not
can,
as much.
yeah, I haven't done it in years.
Yeah,
I don't do knitting because I think I have like, I don't know, ADHD. I can't count. 1,
yeah,
2, 3, 4, 5, knit.
yeah.
Like, I don't know. I made an
I get it.
Afghan. It is,
I like
it was,
not having to think.
you
Do
can't,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
but this
Yeah.
thing is beautiful. I didn't realize it was my first Afghan, and
Oh my
I was like,
God.
oh my God. So yarn was
Yeah.
on sale, and my mother had taught me to crochet back in like 3rd grade. She was surprised. I like remembered. So I just did a basic stitch, and I was like, oh my God, yarn's on sale. It was like 99 cents for one. So I
Yeah.
got 5 of them, and I was like, I'm going to
Wow.
make a blanket. Um, I kept going back and back. I swear it took like probably 20 of them. It took me so
Really?
long to make the blanket. They have discontinued that.
Oh, no way. That's happened to me with fabric because um, with designer patchwork fabric, it's limited. They only print so much of it. So if you don't get enough when you start, you get halfway through and you can never get that fabric ever again. You know, if everyone's sold out. Hi, 109. How are
Mom,
you?
Andrea, are you still here?
I haven't seen a one.
I came up, you know why? Because I'm trying to teach my mom's like, I'm not, so I was on the phone. She's like, I don't get it. I said, you'll get
No,
it.
she
Because
will
she was
get it.
about Benny and everyone like that,
Yeah,
and
it's
then she'll be
definitely,
addicted.
it will definitely fill her days, won't it? You
And
know,
I was just,
she'll never be bored again for the rest of her life.
she won't be. Oh my
Oh,
God, she
thank you,
won't be.
Six Up.
My mother plays solitaire on her phone all day. You won't
Yeah,
be bored. Now with Sharon.
yeah.
Mom, I'm not going to throw anyone under the bus, but somebody actually um, had their eye on a shopping cart, aka trolley, abandoned.
Oh my God,
You tell
really?
the story, Sharon. My mother would love it because that's so something my mother would do.
Oh, how I there was an abandoned trolley down the road, and I waited till like midnight, and I tried to con the grandkids into going and getting it for me, and I know that's not good. But I made out I was only joking to them when I realised I was encouraging criminal behaviour. And I said, no, 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 I'm only joking. Then I went down there in the middle of the night. And do you know how noisy it was on the tar road trying to get it back here? It was so loud, but I lifted it up. So only 2 wheels were on the ground. I went super slow and I got it back here and I use it like every second day now. But it's become like a thing. If I see them, I just, even though I don't need any more, I want to have my own trolley bay. Like, how awesome would it be? Everyone thinks I'm nuts. I just think it'd be ever so cute to have your own trolley bay for your
Oh my
own little
God.
studio. I know. I know. I'm not allowed to get any more. They won't let me. But it was funny.
That is so something my mother would make us do.
But the funniest
And
thing, Jude, was you wouldn't believe it. Like I was saying, 2 days later, in my YouTube or Facebook feed, come up about the shopping cart serial killer. And I was just floored. I couldn't believe it. Hang on, I've just got to ask hubby, could he grab Layla for me?
oh, for Christ's sakes,
Yeah, it's 3:10.
did you actually?
Oh, we got another super sticker for fabric. Thank
More
you, Julia.
fabric. I
Yeah,
was telling my mom how awesome you are. My mother,
your hubby looking
she
at
can
you
make
when you
curtains
see
and
that.
My mom can make curtains and shit, but
Yeah. I used
that's
to do
about it.
kids' clothes like when my kids were little.
I'm the
All the
sewer. My mom's not.
all the stretch sewing type stuff. But
But my
yeah.
mother needs something to do, and I think your channel
Well,
would be great for her.
well,
Like to, and
does
it
she
would be
like to do hand work?
like what?
Because I think, like hand stitching or more machine stitching.
She doesn't do any of that.
Which one? None of
No,
them?
I would do it. She does. She makes curtains. Mom, stop
Yeah.
yelling at me. I can't hear her, but I can. She's probably. She has a sewing machine, and she'll make like basic curtains and stuff.
Yeah.
But
Well,
she did make me a quilt with just squares,
yeah.
nothing fancy.
Well,
But she put a blanket in the middle. Her and her husband at the time made it for me, and it weighs about 900 pounds, and I have it in my basement. I
really?
needed a forklift to get it down there.
Here she is. She's still here.
She's still there. I can see her.
Yeah.
A forklift.
God
But
love her.
I talk about you all the time when I'm on the phone, and Mom's like, my mom's
Oh.
like, that lady sounds
Do you
beautiful. I'm
know
like,
do
Mom,
you
she
know
is.
do you know how lovely it is to hear you say that? Like I'm not even joking, because some days when I'm trying to plan to come on and I'm trying to be respectful of other creators and let them do their lives, and then my day's gone and everyone's asleep, I'll sit here and doubt whether I should ever go live again. I just sit here and doubt myself, and I'll talk myself out of going live.
Oh my
Now,
God,
I don't,
Sharon. Yeah.
no, but I don't know if that's um, like part of an anxiety thing, or is it my own self confidence? I don't know what it is, but you guys would have noticed lately I haven't been going live as much, and that's
Oh, I
why.
notice. I
Yeah.
notice, and I'll message you on. I worry about you.
Oh, I will sit
And
here and literally talk myself out of it, because I think, no,
but
like
then when you, but
they're
Sharon, then
they're
when
over with all these other wonderful people that talk so much better than me and know so much more stuff. Like sometimes I think I ask you guys more questions than I can answer, you know? And I will just,
this is my home.
oh, thank you.
Down Under Crimes will always be my home. I go there. I'm always looking to see if you put something on the community.
Oh,
It's
so
my safe
that
place, and I come to laugh. I come to
that's
breastfeed my cat. I
we have to
come to.
do more of them. That was hilarious.
That was
Oh
hilarious.
my
We have
God.
fun. We
Yeah,
talk about crime. We talk
yeah.
about our families. We talk about, and so I talked to my mom on the phone, and like I don't
Oh,
have much of a real life, like you
no,
work and
we
you come
don't.
home and
Yeah,
stuff. So I
yeah,
talk about creepy, creepy. I'm coming to your house.
yeah.
I talk about you. I'm like, oh my God, Sharon. And my mother's like, and
That is
everyone
so
likes.
cool. That's
So I'm
really
like,
cool to do that,
so I
honestly.
was back and forth today trying to tonight trying to get my mother in. I'm like, all right. And of course, she's under Andrea Conway. So hey,
Yeah. Oh,
she's
I'm so
blown my
thrilled.
she's blown my cover. But she knows about you, and she knows about she's like, ooh, what kind of fabric does she buy?
Oh,
Like and
yeah.
I'm the sewer. My mom's the ooh, oh,
Oh,
ah. The sex
yes.
the sex noises in the fabric store.
Yeah. Oh my God. I just love it. It's
And
just
I know at one point in a live, we were talking.
six
I
up
was
saying it is part of anxiety.
stroking things like fabric.
No. Like the way I will talk myself out of doing something when, like, I really want to do it, but I'll sit here and think that nobody really cares, sort of. Do you know what I mean? That I'm not
I
good enough to be doing this. It's weird. It's just weird.
it is.
Like, I
No, it's
annoy
not weird.
myself.
You don't understand. Like, how many subscribers do you have?
Oh God, I'm losing like 3 a day.
Oh, who gives a shit.
I'm
You
not
know what?
joking.
You've got fabric money. That's all that counts.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and so
Um,
it's fun. I feel funny talking to my mother. Not funny, like, but like
225.
talking about you, like I know you. I'm like, well, Sharon, she's making a quilt for Suzanne.
Yeah.
Like it's like
I've started
I'm
3 machine ones. Just wanted to get this out because I didn't say it when I was live the other day. I've got 3 half-finished machine ones. One's in blues and the other are just scrappy, but they're for, I'm going to show them on the next live. And they're just quick machine ones for people that don't want like hand
like the like
ones like
yeah.
Suzanne's. Like Suzanne's is every single stitch is by hand, and but the machine ones are super quick. So I'm getting onto it to get them out. You know what I mean? I really want people to start getting them. Hi, Casey.
No, but I remember that live where we were talking about moms and stuff, and
Yeah,
I wrote in the chat, I was like, I'm 45, and I still cuddle with my mom, and
yeah.
everyone was like, I want your mom. Like, you can't have her. My mom, I'll cuddle with her any day. Oh my God.
Oh,
We live
Sus-
200 miles apart, and I will totally get under her covers and snuggle with her.
no.
She needs a quilt.
Yes, your mum
She
needs a quilt.
she
We
does,
can make her
yes.
one. I can make her one. Hang on, I'm
Can,
just going to share the screen so I can show you guys. Suzanne's saying we need to show her quilt. So I'm going to share the screen and I'll show you guys the fabric that was sent yesterday.
uh, thanks, Sharon. Like, I'm totally trying to get my mom into
No,
a
can you
social
guys see?
atmosphere.
It's so this was the little box. Hang on.
If
I've got
you
to
were
go.
to put, Sharon,
So
if you were to put my mom on a live,
yeah.
you'd be on for like 5 hours. She never stops talking.
Oh,
Like me.
like
Hey,
you. How can I make that bigger? Oh, here we go.
I can't see it.
No, it's not big, big. That's stupid.
I don't see anything.
Really?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, I hope it's up on the screen. Can everyone else see it? Is it just because you're in
It's
your,
maybe because I'm in that chat, so I can't see it.
yeah. True Crime Insanity wants a quilt too. I'll get to you all, I promise.
Promise, I know.
Andrew wanted to learn cross stitch. Yeah, I've done tapestries and long stitches back in the day, but I've never done cross stitch.
Sharon, I never did cross stitch, but I didn't like embroidery.
Yeah, I love.
And my mother's like, oh, can you teach my niece how to do it? I was like, Mom, I haven't done that in years.
Yeah, I'm
The
just trying to
chains,
find.
I just remember the chain stitch, I don't know.
This is Suzanne's quilt, but it's
Oh,
actually It's actually a bit bigger now because I've been working on it today. And I've got
Are
some.
you still using that pattern that you got
Which one?
at the store with the
No,
whatever?
I was actually looking at that last night because it's been sitting next to me for all this time since the day I bought it. And it's a really good one that we can use, like all the bits. It doesn't have to be just certain colors, like a scrappy quilt. So I thought I could start that one when I get Susan's finished, because it's stunning, that
You
quilt. Like,
finished that?
which one?
You finished
No, I'm gonna,
Susan's?
Susan's will be finished in hopefully the next
Oh, I can see it. I'm on my
week
son's
and
phone,
a half. Yeah,
little iPod or whatever. Ooh, that's so beautiful. But
and
how did you get it like that?
they're just hexagons, and um, so I stitched the 4 white ones together, and then I placed them in the indents here. Do you know what I mean? And then I just
Yeah.
hand stitch each and every single one of them on. And do you see with the pink how we call it fussy cutting? So within the big piece of fabric, I've placed a little template there so you get the proper little picture of the circle.
Look at
But
that.
it's
That's
it's easy.
gorgeous.
You just sit there and you can watch YouTube, listen to YouTube, and still stitch away. It's sort of a mix of both of my addictions. I can do at the same time.
The
And
thing is, I can't watch TV and do things at the same time because all of a sudden I can't see. So I'm
oh,
using
really?
my dollar store cheaters, like
Yeah,
reading glasses. So that's for that. Take them off, put them on.
we have to help Cold Case. She's going to Rogersville. I'm trying to keep up with what she's saying.
I'm looking too. It's going to Rogersville.
Yeah. Is there
What is she
anything?
doing?
She's doing something about how long it takes to travel from.
Who is Cold Case, by the way?
Hi.
I got in.
Hi, Layla.
Jackie Jude says hi.
Hi.
Maybe look at
Mom,
the
Layla.
The
Layla
dogs were
is Sharon's granddaughter. She has
Yeah,
custody
she
of.
is. She's just had her first high school swimming
I didn't
carnival.
actually do anything.
Ooh.
Oh, really? That's okay. Doesn't
They call
matter.
Matt. He's so funny.
Who?
Oh,
Matt, Chris's nephew.
Oh,
I'll tell you after.
okay.
But I got a
Just have a look in the carport, because this morning the dogs were going off their face and I didn't know what they're barking at. So,
I got a message in an email saying you're alive.
okay. It should be here somewhere then. She got a delivery and she asked me if I got it, and I was like, no.
what was
But
the
anyway,
delivery?
she's
Flowers?
she ordered a
Oh,
couple
did she
of.
get her shorts?
She did.
She got
I'll
the
have
shorts?
to show you guys. Yeah.
Ooh.
Wasn't that a grown up little mature
Oh
decision
my
of her?
God. So,
You
Mom,
know?
someone donated to Sharon's Fabric Fund, or
So,
said give it to Layla to buy some candy, and Layla's like, do you mind if I don't buy
yes.
candy? There's some shorts I want, and she actually mature decision. Bought
Yeah.
shorts.
I'm just, yeah. She's really, really matured lately. So proud of her, you know.
Dang. Oof.
You got it?
Yeah.
Suzanne says hi, Dal.
Hi, Suzanne.
She's happy. She's got a little parcel. Yeah, you'll
Layla,
have.
how are the shorts?
They're very good.
She loves. She's been
Oh,
living in them actually.
what color are
She
they?
she actually wore one. Is that one of the pairs you wore?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's wore a pair to the swimming carnival today.
Look, these are my
Ooh,
Oh my gosh.
Layla, why isn't your grandmother making you shorts? Oh wait, that's not
Oh
cool.
my god.
No.
Yeah, that's not cool. Do you know this is the first her first high school swimming carnival, and I say to her last night, so are parents allowed to go? Because you know, with the big C, it's there's still things that we can't participate in. And she said, "You're not going. Like it's not cool for parents to go in high school, you know." So
That's
that
not right
just felt
though.
so
That's
that's so
hurtful.
weird. No, I knew where she was coming from though. Like,
But we know. Yeah.
yeah, she's sort of, but she's a
All
very
right.
good girl. She's
Well,
been,
I just wanted to come on and like rope my mom in. And you have.
yes.
I see her in the comments.
And I hope to see her more often. And I
And
will
hopefully
get,
we'll
and thank you so much for your
I don't want to
lovely
like
words.
I went on Six Up Media the other
Yeah,
night, my first love.
I know. I was so
And I
proud
heard
of you.
my voice. I'm not sharing that with my mother because my language was terrible.
Um,
I used
do
the
you,
C word.
oh, righty, I get
Yeah.
you. Oh, yeah. So Cold Case she's very
But
on the ball. She's the
okay.
lady. Remember that day when Ziggy showed the bones, the very
Yeah.
first time, and Ziggy's over there doing that live. Had just put the bones on screen and everything, and Cold Case was already onto it, and she's come over into our live, and she's going, Sharon, Ziggy's over there showing bones with a guy that has for real shot another guy in the neck. And Ziggy didn't even work that out until the following day after that live.
But
Like,
she went to look at the bones
yeah,
with her daughter.
yeah. And went back again the next day too.
Jesus Christ. And then had
Even,
lunch.
even
See,
after she knew that he had shot someone in the neck on purpose.
all right. So, all right. I don't mean for this channel to cater to someone, but if you want to make a difference in someone's life, it would be my mother's. She needs something to do.
Oh, we'll give her something to do.
She does. She watches Long Island Medium,
Yeah,
The Horse Whisperer, that stuff. And she has her Beefalo to tend to.
yeah.
But no, if it would give us something to talk to. Because I'm trying to describe. I'm like, and then Mom, and she's like, all right, well I gotta go, because she's
Yeah,
just not like even in the comments she's like, I'm not getting this.
yeah, she
So
will.
you will.
Once she's,
So I said, I'm like, follow Sharon. And it's like we kind of just shoot the shit
yeah,
and talk about crimes.
yeah,
And you know what? And talking to my mom totally made me think like, I've got to relook up the Natalie Holloway case. That's when
yes,
it total like that was insane.
yes.
That
It,
was
it, I tell you, there's so many cases that affect you that you never ever get past. Ever.
that's my mother was never true crime, but that
Yeah.
Natalie Holloway case, she didn't
Mhm.
miss the news. She went to work. You know, what happened? She was like, and it was like it bonded us. I mean, we've always had a good bond, Mom and I, but that case was like, oh my God. But
Yeah.
so she doesn't know about the Summer Wells case,
Oh my
but
gosh.
I'm I'm more passionate about Summer case than the
Yeah.
Natalie Holloway case, but even still,
You could you imagine if they made it into a mini series though? Summer's case, you'd be up to like the 5th series by now if you went on the YouTube story of it all and who does what to who and everything else. It's insane. Beyond belief some days.
it's crazy. It's
But
crazy.
initially, though, I'll admit it, yesterday when I got out of bed and found out that he was incarcerated, I can't even explain why. I have no idea why I felt empathy for
It's a
him.
good day for me today.
I felt bad too. Isn't that horrible?
And I
Not
don't know why.
bad. I don't know why. It my mom
Yes.
always said I had like powers, like empath.
Yeah.
I am very sensitive. I am.
Yeah. And intuitive.
But I just I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah. But
I don't
made a
know.
copy.
I was
Oh my
like,
God.
actually took a nap today and I was like thinking about Don Wells and it was so weird. Like I closed my eyes and I was thinking about him like in a jail cell. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
But that's
someone
weird. Your
they're
prison
in
systems are so different to ours with these little jails and then the prisons. Like, that's all new to me. I didn't know that.
I have no idea what your prisons are like. But I mean, he's probably, you know what? Like he's probably living the high life right now,
Worries.
other than not having his drugs partly in there.
Yeah.
But you know what? I feel bad. I do. I mean,
If
he
they're innocent, it just, I can't stop thinking about the if. Maybe that's my thing. I don't know. If
you
they're
know what?
innocent.
Like, okay, so what are we on now? Like 8 months?
Going on, yeah.
8 months.
Nelly. Well, it's the 9th in Australia today, so
I'm not
6
gonna
more
lie.
days.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know why, but this case has done a number on my mental status, mental ability. Like, I just don't stop thinking about it.
Yeah,
Am I on YouTube too much? I'm not sure, but
yeah.
I just want to know. Like,
I know. That's what it comes down to.
and my husband was like, you need to stop it.
Yeah.
Like, I made an ornament for Summer and I painted it and I put it on my tree. He's like, why?
Yeah.
Like, that's creepy. Like, that's just why? Like, because it's, I don't know. I have hope she's still living. And I thought, you know what? I don't want that ornament. I was thinking of, and you know what? This is something I would never think about before, like probably 2 months ago, 4 months ago, 6 months ago, mailing it to Benny because I don't want it.
Oh,
You
he
know
would
what?
love that.
He would. So if
He
you
would.
want to, you're friends on Facebook if you want to, give me
Yeah,
his address. But
yeah.
because, and my
Mhm.
husband's like, that's creepy. You have an ornament. Like,
Oh,
I don't know
Granny,
how, you know what's weird, Sharon?
what's that?
Okay, how did this case become so big?
I
Or is it that big?
I think it's become this big from the very, very first time Donald went on TV in that media interview where he spoke of the resurrection and seeing Summer in the resurrection when it was 2 days in. From that very first minute, I think people were just
Like,
beside themselves with his words. That's
No.
why it's become
But
like it
there's
has.
so many people like Harmony or the
I
Orphan,
know,
like there's big cases, but
but the
I
red,
don't think they never intended on this case being this big. It just happened the way I stumbled, like, because I was on like Facebook, just Facebook, and never on YouTube. My son's always on YouTube
yeah,
watching his videos and stuff. But this case popped up on like missing pages I was on, and there was links to YouTube, and I was like, it was funny because the first link I posted on was Benny, and I was like, what the fuck?
yeah, I know.
Language. Are you shitting
my
me?
God.
Like, huh?
No one
I
is
was like,
more
oh,
surprised.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
So,
look, yeah,
but then I ended up following other people, and I still lurked on Benny's. Like, you know, he's so fucking weird.
he,
But he's got the biggest heart, and you know
yeah,
what? Turns out that as of today, right,
mhm,
out of the men, YouTubers, he's one of my favorites.
yeah.
You know, like I've always, I don't know.
But what is annoying me right now with okay, so I've known Benny since day dot when he first aligned with Doug back in the Oran and Awesome West case.
See, I don't know that
Yeah.
those
So
years. Yeah.
I was in Doug's live the very, very first time he ever had Benny on his YouTube channel, okay? And there was another guy called Nina Boy who also had Benny up there. Anyway, I think with what Benny was back then compared to how he is evolving and has changed right now is commendable. No one is more surprised with how he's changing than me because I used to bash him something chronic. Like I used to get so angry with him, but I think he can see he will get more respect and more views, and he's actually really spot on with a lot of things without all the antics involved with it. You know, I think he was adding all the craziness for attention, but he didn't need to, basically. So
Yeah.
I
So
just hope he
I
keeps
will be
going on
honest.
this path.
I will be
think-
honest with you
Mhm.
because I'm just such an honest person. Okay, so I had not personal issues with Chase, but you know, everything going on with Chase and everything on YouTube. But you're my home base.
Oh,
I
thank
trust
you so much, Jackie.
I
Too.
trust everything you say, and when you said that poor Chase, like
Oh
he
my
pulled
God, guys.
that's when I was like, I feel like an asshole. Like,
Mm.
and I went on the Chase web where I was like, he does have cancer. Oh my God.
Oh,
So
Susie.
that's my only thing. That your instincts And then I did my research, and my instincts, like, they're both wrong.
Yeah. Thank
That
you so much, Suzanne. You're such a sweetie.
Suzanne, cut the shit.
Yes.
Go to bed. You have COVID.
Oh, I'll
But
tell
no,
her as
but
soon as she pops back in. She's
see,
had a
so
double delivery. She'll be
double
so excited.
twins. No,
She'll,
but it's funny because I was watching all the Chase thing go down, and
oh,
I was thinking in my head, people are so mean. They were so mean, and I wasn't gonna say it. And then I popped onto you,
yeah,
and you said, "Look it," and you said, you know, things about Chase and the things I was feeling, like, oh my God, he's got cancer. Oh. Like,
mm,
you don't pull shit over on me, but
yeah,
he did. And I was
yeah,
thinking, well, maybe I'm wrong. And then I went to your channel, and you're like, you don't pull shit over on you either.
yeah,
So can you confirm that, all right, my feelings are correct, But then he just turned into a fucking scammer. That's so disappointing.
it really.
I was very disappointed in myself.
I would like to know who's got the quilt now.
Who's got the quilt?
Yeah, like
Where?
he would have to have it
So, Mom, there was this YouTuber that actually said his leukemia was back, and so everyone
dumbass
donated,
idea.
and Sharon made a quilt. And she did her special quilting on the back with like special messages, but he was a scammer.
Yeah,
Like, you know what? I didn't have the balls to. You've got balls. I didn't have the balls to be like, you know what? I think he's. I don't know.
do you know what though? I'm going to be completely honest here. Do you know what? It was just I'd finished it and ready to post, okay? And I had this gut feeling, and Griffey and Stella can back me up. I said, I don't know what it is, but there is something in the back of my head saying, don't do it. Don't post it just yet. And I ignored it.
I want to know where that goddamn quilt is.
Because I said to Griffey and Stella, I don't, and this is before Nita went to Tennessee and everything blew up, okay? And I had no clue what was going on over there with all of that.
So Mom,
yeah,
Sharon made a quilt for this YouTuber that was on the case, and his leukemia came back, and everyone wrote messages, and she made a beautiful quilt, and she mailed it out, and come to find out, he was a scammer. He stole money, allegedly. I'll say allegedly, stole money. Where's the quilt?
Yeah.
We all picked out fabrics for him and Trixie. Where's the quilt?
We got the balls again.
Jesus, you should have wiped your ass on that quilt before you mailed it.
No.
He wouldn't, and that's not you. But
no.
But it's funny because there were so many people against him. But in my heart, it was like, no, like, and I fought it. And then I was on your lives, and you were making, I was like, oh, I'm just mad at myself. I'm mad. Like, I didn't donate, but I'm mad at myself because
we we
He
open
pulled one
ourselves.
over.
Yeah. But we wouldn't be who we are if we didn't get conned every now and again, I guess.
Yes, I know.
But it is
Um,
weird when you look back at how everything played out um, with everything, you know, the way
it's, I,
he just popped up out of nowhere. You know, them
I
first,
know, right?
them first little videos of him walking around the horse pond and stuff. That's when I very first remember hearing about 423 Chase. And he just sort of snowballed from there, didn't he?
So funny.
And, and what gets me is in the true
Right.
crime community, nobody really, really checked in on him, like checked him out, as in background checks
Nobody
and
did.
everything.
Everyone's like, "Oh my God, Summer Wells!" Like,
Yeah,
oh God, yeah.
that's
So
the ironic part of it.
this is my funny story. Is since my son's 12. I don't know, since he was like 3, we have date night,
Yeah,
and we go out and he gets to pick the place. It used to be Tuesdays, but it's Wednesdays now. And no dad. Dad doesn't get to go. Him and I go out to eat, and we have laughs, and might go to like the dollar store afterwards or do whatever.
yeah,
And it's so much fun. So we came out of this restaurant, and our restaurant, which is now our every Wednesday restaurant, and there was a guy. Well, we play Keno there too. He loves Keno. I'm totally grooming my son to be a gambler. He had won money, and there was a guy out there, and he said, "I'm hungry." And right next to the restaurant is a 7-Eleven. So we would go to 7-Eleven afterwards,
yeah.
and I'd get my beer, and my son would get his M&Ms.
Oh,
And so we're walking out, and this guy's like, "I'm so hungry. Need money?" I'm like, I honestly, I didn't have money.
yeah.
My son's like, "I do," because he had won on
Oh,
Keno, he won on Keno. He won like $4.
yeah, yeah,
So he gave the guy $2. And so we walked next door, 7-Eleven, getting my beer. My son's getting his M&Ms. The guy's in there. And he's getting a 2-liter or whatever, a liter of beer. And my son sees him. And my son, he's not a very verbal, like, confrontational person. He goes, Mom. I said, "What?" He's like, "That guy said he was hungry. He's buying beer with my money. I'm not even old enough to buy beer."
oh my God,
He
really?
said, "I was scammed." He was so upset. And he actually
Yeah,
said to the guy, he goes, "You're buying beer with my money?"
really?
Yeah.
For him.
But he didn't say it to him. He was
Oh,
saying
okay.
it to me. He was saying
Right.
it to me. He's
Yeah.
buying beer. The guy heard it. The guy at the register heard it. And that was probably like 6 months ago. And my son still talks. I was scammed. I gave him
Oh,
$2. I said,
yeah,
"See? He said he was
yeah.
hungry." My son
Oh,
is like traumatized by it.
yeah. But he's learned a lesson
I said,
real
"See?"
young. Yeah. Gymnastics
Well,
is saying,
his first
stop.
thought was, "I'm going to get in trouble because I'm buying beer, but he's buying the beer.
Yeah,
I'm not old enough." But then he was like, he scammed me. And
No.
everyone in line heard it and was like, you scammed a kid out of money? Like, it was just,
Yeah,
yeah, I'll never be scammed again, Mom.
that's good though that he can see that some people are not for real and
I
they
said,
can
see,
scam.
I said, when you donate to someone,
Mm-hmm.
I said, you don't know where the money's going to.
Yeah, exactly.
And I just explained to him, I said, you know what? He was hungry for beer. I said, maybe he has a drinking problem and my son is so great. He said, Mom,
Yeah,
if he was just honest, I would have still given him the money,
yeah,
which is so cute.
it is very cute. Gymnastics is saying Scott H knew he checked him out but didn't outright tell it the way he could have, but he certainly hinted. We just couldn't believe it at the time, or we didn't want to. I agree with that, Gymnastics.
The amount
Scott
of
H.
scamming.
Scott was, that's the truth. Scott H didn't like him from day dot. You know, he always had his back up as far as Chase was concerned, but no one listened. I sure wish we all had now. Nita Kramer Mama, Katie Kitty says, cracking cases. Yeah, they are all doing heaps of research on the locals. And Chase has been hanging out with the Churfies. Thank you so much, Cold Case. Do you have an email? Yes, Cold Case. Yeah, Cold Case does lots of awesome research. 6 up. Next thing I watch, she's live now. Oh, is she? Oh, Brandy fell asleep. That's good though, Brandy. You need to rest. Oh, Jackie's gone. She fell off. Elena's view, yes. And when the reward was rising, he decided to wait to see how large it got. Then the call to TM and Billboard messed it up. Well, yes. Isn't that interesting? I don't know. I just get angry with myself every time I think of Chase. You know, we hear Jackie Jude telling us about her son being scammed as a little guy, and here we are grown ass adults, and it can still happen. Did I see the cup? Yeah, you sent me photos. I'm sure you did, Grammy. I'm positive. You sent them in Gmail, didn't you? Oh, damn. Maybe Grandis and Candace will leave somewhere else in the caravan. I don't know. I don't know. I know they said somewhere in someone's live today that Grandis has said she's leaving the state for a while, but I don't know. Well, Cold Case, if you ever want to come up, yeah, I think I'm hoping that something will force one of them to crack. Like we've been saying it for months, haven't we? we would like them to be separated. If we could only get them apart, maybe someone can get something out of them. And well, now's the time, if that's going to happen. Who knows what, and leave Candace alone. Yeah, that's why I'm finding it hard to believe Grandis will take off and just leave her there all by herself. Because she'd be like a sitting duck sitting up there, wouldn't she? Or will Candace go with her, like with her mum? I don't know. And then you've got Candace's comments in Benny's live saying letters only, no visitors. So does that mean she can't visit him? Surely that can't be right. Or did she just mean other people can't visit him? Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you earlier, Cold Case. You had a biopsy on your esophagus today, so I'm respiratory. Oh my God. Miss Justice had mouth. It was in her mouth, though. She had a mouth biopsy a couple of weeks ago, Cold Case, and you have to keep us updated and let us know how you get along. I can't talk properly. Get on with your results and stuff, because I won't be able to forget about that now. I hope you have wonderful results and it's all clear. So do they do that down internally, or did they have to cut you to do that in your esophagus? Oh my God, that would be so painful. They could hook that van up to Don's truck and move. I want to know, guys, whether that yellow school bus is operational enough to move. Like, can it move by itself mechanically? That's what I want to know. Cher said Sandman said Candace is protected. Oh, well, that's good news. Oh, look, that fucking Cher this morning earlier. I'm sorry for swearing, but she's just so rude, over dramatic. I am done with people going live and being overly dramatic, accusing Don and Candace of everything under the sun, being total filthy trash mouths, and then let's ring them up and say hi. Do you need anything? Oh, do you love me today, Candace? I'm done with it. And we all know which creators do it. Reason I only knew about Fred was because I researched him in August. Oh my God. Wow. Because I thought you were so on the ball that at exactly the same time, Ziggy was over there talking about Fred Hill and showing these bones, and who contacted it to come and look at the bones. I couldn't get over how quick you were. I'm like, wow, this lady is so on it to have already worked out who this guy is, what his background is, all in like 10 minutes. Good for you, Cold Case. Yeah. And this is what I want to start trying to do more often now that I'm down to one child. Oh, hi, Bloodhounder. How are you? I haven't seen you for ages. I heard Don had to serve his time in administrative segregation. That means he'll get 1 shower a week and 23 hours in a cell with 1 hour recreation. You're kidding. Administrative. So is that like protective custody type thing? See what I mean, guys? I ask you guys more questions than I can answer. Wow. 1 shower a week. He's going to go crazy. 23 hours in a cell. Are they allowed to have a TV and stuff? I don't know much, do I, about this whole jail setup thing. I have Barrett's esophagus, so it's to keep an... Oh, okay. Through a scope, yeah. I've never heard of Barrett's esophagus either. I know, Grammy, they did drive that bus there. So that's my thing, is it was operational when they got it there. It's just that Ethel did a couple of... Ethel Obsidian, our girl, she did a couple of readings live a few weeks ago, and it blew my mind. The way she does it with the cards, if anyone's seen her, I don't know exactly the process, but she gets so many cards, and when you hold them up, they say words on... Oh my God. And it kept saying, it happened on 2 different lives she did. It kept coming up, Rose and Summer and the yellow bus, that they were together under the yellow bus. And you know that other lady, Voices of Power or whatever, she was on one of the lives on a panel with Obsidian, and she was bringing up exactly the same stuff. And it was just freaky to me. I just couldn't. And I got chills and stuff, and I thought maybe they brought Rose back when they brought the yellow bus there to the property. And it's just something I think about all the time. And I know they would have searched under it and in it and beside it and all of that. But I wonder if there is a way they could have got Rose buried way, way under the bus. I am learning all the time. I love learning. Oh, me too, May. I've got to tell you a sad story about what's happened today too, and why I was a little bit late. Most of you in here know my daughter is in a same-sex marriage, and they've had 3 failed IVF attempts. Well, they've got a golden retriever, Miss Nala. She's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous dog, and they're breeding her. So by their dates and everything, she was due to have puppies in 2 weeks. And the daughter-in-law found out she's positive yesterday, so they rang me last night and said, would you possibly be able to take Miss Nala for her ultrasound in the morning? And I'm like, sure, no problem. That's why I didn't schedule the live last night, because I didn't know what time I'd have to go today or how long I'd be gone for. So I pick her up. I take her to the vet. I had to actually leave her there and go back when it was done to pick her up. And my daughter rang me and said she's ready to be picked up now. And I was all excited. And I'm like, so how many puppies is there? And Shelby said, there's none. And I could not believe it. I thought, how freaking cruel. Because to them, it was like they were expecting. Do you know what I mean? They were so excited and eager for her to have her puppies. Like they're the grandmother type thing. You know what I mean? Like, and they're both just so upset because, they're, well, Suzanne, they said it's like a doggy miscarriage and a false pregnancy, virtually. I explained it to Penny, like there's no fetuses in there whatsoever. There's nothing. But her body has swelled up like there is, and her teats and everything are big, and it's just shitty because they sort of got past their last IVF 6 weeks ago. None of the eggs survived. Oh my God, now I've got tears. And I'm not dry simp. I'm like, no. She's 18 months, nearly 2, Jackie Jude. And yeah, so they were sort of super excited. And I thought, what are the chances of that happening? Like all this IVF disappointment, which I know they have to expect, but just to see how excited we all were, for this to be happening in a couple of weeks. They had a specially made big whelping box for her. And yeah, anyway, it's just sad for them. And one of them things as a mum that you can't fix for your kids. And it just broke my heart having to pick Miss Nala up from the vet and drop her back home. And because of the ISO thing, I couldn't even give Shelby a big hug and a kiss, and like I went to, and she said, no, don't, Mum, you don't need to get it back again, like she wouldn't. And that sort of made it even worse that I couldn't give her a big hug and a kiss or anything like that. It's just, I would have, but she knows I have the shittiest immune system. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. How cruel life can be sometimes. But she's young and she's a healthy pup, so hopefully after she has a bit of a rest and gets over this. Yeah, it's just weird, isn't it? I'm like, no, please don't. Like when she told me on the phone, Mum, there's no puppies. I was like, no. Just no. This can't be happening. Yeah, I had like 3, and I miscarried twins just before Shelby. And actually, Shelby was a twin. I lost the other one to her. Isn't that weird? My Yes, mate. I've heard that. Yep. When I had a miscarriage at 17, my body continued to have pregnancy symptoms for a while. Mother Nature can be incredibly cruel. Yeah. You would just think, I'm going to Google it after dinner, but wouldn't you think there would be like, I don't know, little skeleton? I don't know. Oh, Lisa, thank you so much. I do like to share things like this because it is part of my world. I have never heard of a dog having a miscarriage. No, well, Penny said the proper term is because I was asking Penny in Discord because she breeds dogs for a living. Oh, not for a living, but you know. Sorry, guys. And she said they call it a false pregnancy. So, yeah. I could just imagine how the girls are feeling though. Like, even our dog can't get pregnant, you know? Like, because I know them and I know that's the headspace they would be in right now. But they're going back for another cycle of IVF in a couple of months because they've both just started new jobs. So they've got to build up some annual leave days so they can do that. This is the only thing that I ever worried about when I realised my daughter was gay, is the becoming a mother thing would be so much harder for her. Never, like, nothing else bothered me. Was I just thought, that's going to be, I always thought she would want kids, and you can't change what you're born with and who you are, and I wouldn't want her to change ever. But I always just had that in the back of my head that, becoming a mum, which is important to her, is going to be hard for her. So I can almost hear them saying that as well. Sharon, chin up for happier days. Yeah. I'm going to go and buy some little treats and go and leave at their front door to cheer them up. And yeah, but they would, like, you can 100%. That's their mindset right now. Like, even our dog can't even get pregnant, or why, because that's probably the way I'd be looking at it too. Yeah, you're very young, May. Middle of the night, she held me and explained it. Mum got early onset dementia. Oh my gosh. Wow. Early onset dementia, and you were that young. That must have been horrendous. I've nursed Alzheimer's patients and all sorts of different dementias that are even alcohol-related dementia patients. And it's one of the worst diseases because normally they're quite slow and degrading. Sorry for the babies you lost, and congrats on your beautiful family. Yeah, we all have stories, don't we? Probably for the best. We're blessed and thankful for our son, Gibson. Oh, love you, Brandy. It sort of triggers you back to way back, doesn't it? I'm just thinking about, different miscarriages I had. And I didn't try to bring the chat down. I was going to tell you when I first went live, and what a shitty situation, but yeah, it's hard. I'm sure he's the happiest little guy on earth. It really is, Grammy. It's a horrible disease for everybody. The trouble is, though, a lot of the time, they really have no clue what's going on at all. It's just sad for everyone around who loves them. I lost 2, one at 9 weeks, one at 13 weeks. Wow, Suzanne. They were pretty advanced too. I was 13 weeks as well with the twins. Ended up in Wagga Hospital, and they asked me if I wanted to know the sex. And at the time I said no, because I thought for the rest of my life, I'm going to be sitting around thinking, oh, I would have had 2 girls or 2 boys or one of each or whatever. And I said, if I don't know, I can't dwell on the ideal of it and what it could have been. And I still sort of think that way. My brother-in-law has it, and my sister is very sick. She has a time taking care of him. Oh my gosh, dream catcher. And that's the thing, carers don't make enough time for themselves, and they end up sick. And so often you see the carers end up worse than the person they're looking after. I'm sure will, Grammy. Shelby might even be listening, because they're in lockdown. They can't do much. She never comments or says anything about any of the lives, but if I mention something, every now and again she'll say, oh, I seen that on your live the other day, or I heard you talking about that the other day. So I know she listens to some of them, just not all of them. Oh, May has her daughter now, and she was a surprise, and I didn't think I would be a mother. She's 9 and amazing, and was born on your birthday. Oh my God, May. You are very lucky. Oh, it was meant to be. And I bet she's amazing, just like you. A few years ago now, Suzanne says, and had to have 9-hour surgery. Really, Suzanne? Wow. 9-hour surgery. That is crazy. How are you? Sharon is amazing. She'll definitely have to join us again more often. Yes, you will, Andrea. You'll get used to, after you've come in a few times, you will get used to recognizing people that might have been in here last time you were here and that sort of stuff. And yeah, I think you'll like tomorrow. I'm going to be on a bit earlier, and I'm going to show you guys some more of the fabrics and patchwork stuff. But I also am going to upload a couple of little videos on Omarson Hill that, I should put that in there. Go over to either Blood Money Benny Keys, Duchess Discussions, or Libby Lessons. If anyone's missed their video today with Omar St. Hill's sister and his best friend. My mum wants to come up. Okay, I'll pop in. Oh, now I've got the runny nose back again. Hang on. Hubby's been somewhere. I just popped it in there. Yeah, did you see him on the community page that a beautiful sub sent Brandy? They're all Tilda fabrics and they are awesome. Oh, thank you, Cold Case. See, guys, this is why I can't miss a few days. Like, I own my faults. And when I do miss a couple of days and then that anxiety comes back that I have that little voice saying, don't go live, like, you're nowhere near as good as other channels and da-di-da-di-da. That's when I have to come live because you guys make me see that yeah, it's just a weird thing. Go blow your nose. I think it's running, Suzanne, because I need a smoke. Do you think that could be it? I need to have a cigarette. That's why my nose is. It's not an exaggeration to say she changed my life. I have a reason to live. She's also quirky and funny and cracks me up. Loves snuggles and is a very sweet soul. I feel so blessed. You are so blessed, as well as her, May Hazel. Honestly, you know, we're given our cards and our babies to complete us, I believe, because they're going to carry us on into the future, and they're a reflection of us as well. We need another. I know, Lisa Jones. I'm thinking we might do that Friday. I was going to go today, but with the vet thing and everything else, because I'm nearly out of white cotton, and I need. You would think I would have like 3,000 yards of white cotton, wouldn't you? And I do for the sewing machine, but not for hand sewing. So I have no choice. I have to go this week to get some more hand threads. She teaches you. That's like, I was saying on a few lives back, May Hazel, how my son has taught me so much about I don't know, I can't even explain it, but raising him, he's like identical to Josh off the lab in his nature, in his outlook. He is Mr. Chill, Mr. Calm, Nothing ever rattles him. And if it does, you only have to look at his face to know that that's not okay, whatever's going on. He will never lose it. Whereas I was always the opposite. I would react and spit the dummy and be emotional and all the things. And this little boy, as he grew up, taught me that that's not always the way to deal with things, mother, as he would say. You know, like he's so rational. Oh, Brandy, thank you so much. In my Oprah voice, fabric for you and fabric for you. That's awesome. Thanks so much, Brandy. That'll go in our March road trip. Thank you so much. You're so beautiful. But yeah, our kids can teach us. Even Layla does things now that, or she'll have opinions about, you know, I could be annoyed about something or other, whatever. And she'll say, yeah, but have you thought of this? And I'll be like, well, no, I didn't look at it like that. And it's amazing, no matter what your age, to look at things differently and modify the way we think. Very much like Benny right now. You know, he always, this is my opinion of Benny's journey, is he always thought he had to be crazy out there pulling antics. And I was saying this earlier, to get people to come to his channel. But honestly, I think this has always been who Benny is, but he maybe in his self-confidence, like myself, feels that that wasn't enough. So he had to put on this dramatic show and character to draw people in. And now he's realizing that he doesn't need that at all. He just needs to be who he is for now. And he's evolving into a really productive channel. And I think it's great to see that side of him and encourage him. And it's awesome. And he's got people who genuinely care about his well-being, like we do for all of you. I wouldn't come on here, believe me, I would not come on here and praise anybody. See, now I sound like a hypocrite because I come on here and praise Chase. But you guys get what I'm talking about. Yeah, where is that Griffey and Stella, Suzanne? They should be awake right now. Griffey said she nearly fell off her chair and was so thankful. I'm behind. Because I sent Griffey and Stella $100 surprise. Did you? Oh my God. Oh, Suzanne, you are so gorgeous. They would have been floored with that, honestly. She's fearless and confident, yep. But she's shown me how to. Do you know what, May? This is me right now. What you're saying right there in that comment is what I've been trying to explain this whole live, like earlier, about. And I was saying the other day, I don't like going to the supermarket by myself. Why is that when I'm 56 years of age? Why do I feel scared to come live some days, and I'll sit here and talk myself out of doing things because, you know, it's weird. That's so thoughtful. They're gonna just, but I was really annoyed, Suzanne, with the landlord because they should have known that meter thing wasn't working, and they've just let him go and had no power for 4 days. So, mate, honestly, we have very similar things happening right now. It's hard to explain if no one's in that headspace. And it's read on Sharon, they had no power for 4 days. Yeah, I'd seen that, Suzanne. You agree about my thoughts on that, Brandy, with Benny? I think I've been thinking about it a lot because I'm sick of people bashing me about, oh, now you're a Benny lover. Oh, God, get a spine. Why would you be following Benny? Like, go F yourself. If you could not sit there as an adult and watch one of his lives now compared to 6 months ago and tell me he's a different guy in those lives, then okay. But this is the way I feel. That's anxiety, it sounds like to me. I have it too. It's worse lately too. I wonder if I need to go see someone. Can you post? Actually, Miss Justice, I'm going to, you know how I have the other channel? I've now decided to keep it as a second channel, and it's called Criminal Intent. I'm just going to get the link for it, but later on tonight I'm going to just start a patchwork one. What? How did that happen? Hang on, sorry. I'm just getting the link for the Criminal Intent one because everyone says it's a good idea just in case someone takes you down. Oh, you won't believe what happened with the second channel. You know how I played the Australian 60 Minutes interview with Cleo Smith's family? I got an email today that it's copyright claimed and it blocked the video, so no one can watch it now. But I did it on purpose because I wanted to see whether you get a complete strike or whether it's just a claim and what the repercussions were for doing it. So that's what happened. So they block it worldwide so nobody can see it. So I got my answer. Well, it is May because I always sort of thought, like I've had full-on anxiety attacks where you've got to go, like you've got to flee, but you don't know where you want to go to, and I can't get my breath and I can't talk, and it's just horrible. But then when I have these little, it's like maybe it's schizophrenia, I don't know. When I sit here and talk myself out of things and doubt what I'm doing and that sort of thing. I didn't understand that maybe that's part of it. I don't get how everyone posts new clips and stuff, though. Yeah, I know. There's so many little videos I find that I'd love to play, like a little watch party thing. That's why I was curious about doing it on the other channel, because I didn't know what they'd do. Hey, she's back. My daughter now wants to hold my hand while we look out for lions. I am not there yet. Oh, May. Can I have one?
No.
She's got blackberries, guys. I often see you girls doing the rounds. Suzanne.
You tell them about that lady that gave all that fabric?
Yes, I put it on the community tab. And Suzanne sent you $30 to buy more shorts.
Oh, thank you, lovely.
Oh, lovely manners, Layla. She's growing up, guys. Talk to your doctor. I have smart panic attacks and anxiety attacks. I have a medicine I take as needed before or when one comes along. Oh, really, Brandy? Hi, Sassy Noz. How are you? I'm going to make an appointment, Brandy. I just never knew it was something related to that at all. I just thought I was weird.
Yeah.
Don't you agree with me? Did you hear it? Oh, yeah, you are. Everyone's saying hi, Layla.
Hey.
Grammy says hi. I suppose we have to go and get something ready for dinner soon.
No. Not hungry.
You're not hungry? We shouldn't be hungry while we're sitting here in bed eating blackberries. They're bloody huge too, you guys. Aren't they?
Why were you trying to show them? It's really
Oh, I
boring.
know. The camera's not even on. I'm trying to show you guys.
Did you take the dog to the vet?
I did.
Was it sad?
Don't you know? Really?
What happened?
There's no babies.
Really?
Yeah.
That's sad.
They're really, really upset.
So good.
So you should,
Message her.
yeah, give her a message and some love because they're very sad. Finally got over the COVID and the 6th year back in school. So good. Oh my God. Yeah, this is the 2nd week that Layla's been back at school and hubby's back at work.
No. It's the first week.
You went to school last week.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yes, you did.
It's only the first week.
Is-
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Oh my God. Suzanne, I just looked at your message as I looked down at my hands. Do you want to grab a tea towel?
No, just lick them.
Oh my God. I've got black stuff everywhere. You just have. Yeah, I'm going to go and. I've got an app that I make my doctor's appointments on. So when I get off here, I'm 100% making an appointment. Yeah. Thanks, guys. I just thought it was a confidence thing, to be honest. Like, do you know what? Oh, hi, Rosemary and Time. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Oh, Jackie Jude. My mum enjoyed herself here. It's going to take a bit to get her comfortable. She's never been on YouTube. Yeah. As she comes in and she remembers what we were talking about last time and recognizes different people that were in the chat last time, she'll probably get more comfortable, Jackie. But what I was saying before, Miss Justice, I'll make another one just for patchwork tutorials where we just do the sewing stuff. I think that's the way to go. Hands okay, but bed linen. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. She won't get me a tea towel.
She in bed.
We are. Layla just said, is Suzanne in bed? And I said, no, we are. Maybe if I just don't touch it.
Just wipe it on your shirt. Wipe it on your shirt.
No.
Yeah.
Drill. Oh, damn it. I take a Phenergan every night to go to sleep. And if I don't, oh, that's so sweet, Jackie. I can't believe you did that. Here I am bashing myself up that like no one would even notice if I didn't come live and all that sort of stuff. Oh, Sassy Nozzy's in bed. Nearly midnight.
I don't blame her.
Anytime, Jackie Jude. But I appreciate everyone supporting me and the lovely words because I really, really, really do appreciate it. And yes, just like Mulberries.
That's sad.
What?
That there's no baby.
I know.
I was looking forward to some babies.
I know we all were. But it's probably, next time it might be fine because she'll be a little bit older and stuff, a little bit more mature. But yeah, anytime anyone wants to come up on panel, you're more than welcome. Love you guys. Going to lay down now and listen. Oh, I'm going to go very soon as well, Real Gigi. It's nearly dinner time.
No. Oh, yeah.
Well, Mamaisha haven't said what's for dinner yet. Usually she walks in the door. What's for dinner, Nan?
I do not ask when I get in the car.
Yeah, well, exactly. That's in the door, the car door.
No, Pop was over out here.
If you don't feel like doing it, no, it's not that I don't feel like it. It's that I'll get all weird about it and start freaking out and think, oh, no. Like I'll sabotage myself. That's a good word for it.
Look at my fingers.
Don't wipe it on your new shirt.
Shut up.
So, when I make this Just Sewing channel,
I don't like lipstick.
I will put the link in Discord for everybody and on the community tab of Down Under because she has the sweetest voice.
I do not.
She is a little sweetie.
I really don't.
You do.
No.
Yes, sweating and aching body parts now. So I'm going as well. Hugs to all. You take care of yourself,
I should have
Suzanne.
COVID.
No, she thinks Suzanne thinks it's related to a diabetes coming back.
Can diabetes go away?
Yeah. If you some diabetes can. If it's a certain type, you can change your diet and things like that, and it can get better.
Maybe only Mark should do that.
Maybe. But some, you have them forever and they don't go away. But some you can.
There's a kid at our school that has diabetes.
Yeah. But he has injections, doesn't he? Yeah.
He had to do it in class the other day.
Yeah. Please come live soon. I will definitely be live again tomorrow, Grammy. And I'm going to schedule it tonight. Oh, shit. I
No, you
can't. I won't be able to come live until very late tomorrow afternoon, our time. I've got to go to Wagga with my daughter-in-law and little 6-month-old grandson. I've got to watch him while she does a couple of appointments. So I will be on, but not till later like I thought I was going to come on earlier. Have you tried planning a weekly menu, Sharon? It might help with daily pressure of what to make. That's a good idea.
Yeah, but she doesn't go to the shop.
I do go to the shops.
And you know what? She relies on me to wake her up every morning.
Yeah, because I stay up too late.
Yeah, well, that's your problem.
I know, I can't go to sleep.
I wake up like 5 times during the morning.
They don't want to hear us arguing, I'm sure. But anyway, I put my sewing away last year. I was having a bit of the time with the tension. Because of you, I'm going back. Good girl, Jackie Jude. Will I will definitely do this fabric channel tonight, and
No,
we
we already
will
have
get
one.
onto it. No, we're using that as a second channel. Be a good girl, Layla. Nana needs to rest. Now
No,
I'm thinking
sure.
about that Wilfred Brimley guy with the diabetics talk. Yet, well, Suzanne's just come back again, and it's given her a bit of grief. So she's being a good girl, aren't you, Suzanne? But it sounds like it's really uncomfortable for her right now. I've tried, and then it never sounds good that night. A dookie? Really? I've never seen one in real life, Jackie Jude.
I feel like some jerky.
Oh my God, jerky dookie. Before everyone leaves, thanks everyone for your company and compassion. May, you are more than welcome here anytime. And thank you again for always being lovely and having my back. And all of you do. And I appreciate it so, so much. And you have all made my day. Fly by the seat pants menu. Yeah, a bit of meal prep would. Yeah, I can see that being a really good idea. Yeah, thanks, Gold Coast, for. I'm hopeless with that side of stuff. I see all these awesome creators. First thing they do is go through the spiel. Please like, share, subscribe. All the proper things. And they're all the proper things I never do.
Shall we ask?
Oh, thanks, May.
Shall we ask, do you know which vet it was who did the x-ray?
No idea.
No.
Because I had to leave her there and come home.
What?
Oh, thanks, Suzanne. Yeah, Dukey's a brand of a sewing machine. I see him on YouTube all the time. But I've never seen one here. Good night, everybody. And thank you so much for sticking around and supporting us. And I will see you later tomorrow afternoon. But I'll see you in chats before then. Absolutely. And bye for now. Thanks,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
Good girl, eh?